Firewatch. This is a game I've actually been wanting to play for a while, but I've been looking to get it. But I just noticed that there was like a 75% discount of this on Steam, so I was like, okay, why don't I just get it now then? I don't think I'm gonna find a deal better than that. So I got it, and now I'm gonna let's play it. I don't really know much about this game. I believe it's a story-driven game. So let's find out. All right, new game. Campo Santo presents in cooperation with Panic Inc. Panic Inc. It's a weird name. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. I don't think I was around at that time. Yeah, I definitely was not around during that time. Not that old. UC Julia. No, I see a screen. I have to click. Oh. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. Okay, my name is Henry. You approach her. Where's the other option? I walk away. Game over. You are drunk. I'm not. Give it 2 more years and I'll be drunk. I'll have my first. So what's your major? You're pretty. Yeah, that's more accurate. You're pretty. Oh, she says that. You are not. You are a full future hangover. What? You reply confused. Oh no, she answers me. You are pretty. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are chewy. Wow, that's fast. 1 week relationship and just by a click of a button. Backpack. It's a very square looking backpack. What am I in Half-Life 2? Just toss it into the... I would put it in the driver's seat. I wouldn't want that thing flying out as I'm driving. You date for over a year. That is fast. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Such as every relationship. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. I want a cat. This is not going to work out. Game over. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I want the beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Oh, that's sad. Julia loves him. You love him too, I guess. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. No. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. Hey, I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. That would be pretty good. One day, why rush? Yeah, let's just take our time before they drag me down. She looks away, out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. I thought he was about to say the body of an underage. I was about to go, oh my god. My ovaries didn't get the memo. Oh, Jesus. Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Those are my hands? Jesus Christ, did you just see how thick they are? Those are big hands. Theodore Trailhead. Don't forget to check in. So is this the map? Or is this just a small part of the game? I can zoom in with the right mouse button. $19.80. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad. You ignore her. I think this is more accurate. You don't touch each other all night. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. First world problems, am I right? Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. You look awesome. Yes, I do. So wait, am I just having like these dialogue flashbacks as I'm walking through the woods? There's no run button. Don't you just love it when your eyes have built-in binoculars? 2 forks, fire lookout. 8 more miles still. Oh god. Parkour. That's a nice sunset. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from many faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Uh-oh. Bucket gets kicked. Dog, Julia yells. She gets flushed and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront... Oh, she has a stuttering disorder. Huh. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. Jeez. I do not think I could scare him away. Boo. Yeah, no, this is... Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. That sounds too accurate of what would happen if I get mugged. Real life, I cry. I cry like a baby as I get stabbed. Julia has to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plan to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree as she commutes back and forth. I mean, if I really do love her, I guess I'm gonna have to agree. I'm gonna have to try and negotiate with her if I really do care about her. So you ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that will be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. Oh, She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Why does this girl remind me so much about somebody I know, and not gonna say who? She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget it. Okay, yeah, the person that I know that she reminds me of this is definitely what I would do. I make her macaroni and drink wine. Well, yeah, I'll just make her macaroni. It works. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. No, I want to watch Steven Universe. I'm having fun with this. Journal. Anything else? That's a nice sunset. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a mature filter right there, I think. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Ouch. That's sad. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiot. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. Now this is suddenly getting uncomfortable. You tell her family, they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia. For a while, your friends come by with little things that brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You're determined to take care of her by yourself. If I take her to a full care facility, it'd be like giving up on her, in a way. I'm gonna be determined. By the way, I realize this is a game. I'm not taking it that seriously. I'm just trying to put what I would do. I'm not one of those people that think that video games are real life. I mean, thank God. I mean, have you seen God of War? Thank God I'm not living in that world. Which way do I go? Let's go over this log bridge. Hopefully it doesn't snap. Oh dear. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. Put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Yeah, I'm gonna trust her. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at the DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider to try to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. This is getting depressing. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. So I don't really know how long this game is, or if there's going to be a proper place to stop for the part for in here. So I'm gonna so if it's gonna get too long, I'm probably just gonna cut it off at certain points, without me realizing that's the end of the part. So just letting you know, it's probably just gonna be one whole playthrough for me. But for you guys, it's just gonna be separate videos, or not. We'll see. I don't know how long this game is. Look at that moon. If it's that big in real life, I do not want to know what the tides are like. And look at that JPEG cliff. Turn on the power. Anything. Got a radio. I guess I just turn it on.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Oh. How do I... Oh, left shift. Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
Oh, that's my voice.
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
Huh.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I... sleep? Forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against mom. Nobody back home can stand you. Excuse me. Am I predicting? My guess.
You're just gonna wait me out on this?
Oh, there's a time limit. Sorry.
Fine. But I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you. Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. Day 1.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Alright. How do I pick up that? Can't I pick that up? So this is the escape from 2 orcs. Breach. Sorry, guess I slept in.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew,
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That
6:45.
hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Locate round thing. Yep.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Yeah.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Wait, which ways?
Are those fucking fireworks?
Northwest? Yeah, right there.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there
Oh
and
yeah,
set them
we do not
straight.
have time for that. We gotta get there. I'm not really into discipline.
I'm not really a disciplinarian type of guy.
Well, make them knock it off without smoking a joint with them, okay?
Sure, alright.
Good. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for
Wow.
all of them.
Convenient.
That's one word for it.
Yeah, not the really disciplinary type of guy. I'm just go like, hey guys, please stop. Alright, now let's get to that fireworks. Let's stop whoever's doing that. Because this place does not look like it gets a lot of rainfall. I have no idea where I am. Okay, I think I'm by the Two Forks Lookout down there in the bottom right corner, I think. Not entirely sure. Find rope in NFS. Find catch box 306. There it is. Should be just down that way, I guess. Just northwest. I go this way. Can't talk to her? Nope. Alright. Wish there was a run option. Oh wait, there is. Literally R. So I'm just gonna explore and just be able to free roam. Okay, 306. 1, 2, 3, 4. Updating the map. 7786. Ron. Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked. Hiking into the park, but let's get effed when I'm back. Dave. Alright. Gonna keep that. Rope. Granola bar. Yum. And a pine cone. Don't eat it. Get out of here. Alright, so now what? Deal with whoever's setting off the fireworks. I believe it was somewhere up north. Medicine wheel. Huh. So from the sound, I was guessing it's this way, which is northwest. Yep, that way. These controls are weird. I'm not used to these kind of controls. Very quiet game. I can hear it. It's getting closer. I'm getting closer to it. Over there. Rope hook. Don't let go. Don't look down.
No, no, no!
Oh crap. Ow. Hope I'm alright. Landed on my backpack. Ow.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Old climbing gear. So where am I supposed to go now? Port Meadow.
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
Alright, just keep heading west. Beer cans.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm not the maid. Finding a bunch of empty beer cans, they threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Jesus.
Yeah, sure am.
Ugh, people are just the worst, aren't they?
They're not great, no. They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
Nope.
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Ugh. Well, confiscate them.
What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure. Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
Gotta just clean up those other beer cans. Oops. Didn't mean to let her. last one, I think. Alright. So now what?
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Alright, so I wonder where. Really?
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
I hear music. I'm just gonna keep this. No reason in particular. Really?
There are panties.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
Seriously, really? Ugh, don't want to know where that's been.
There's a... Ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
There they are.
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
I know you guys are setting up bottle rockets out here, okay?
How? Because you're hiding in the bushes spying on us?
No.
Break, Lily. He probably hasn't seen boobs in 20 years.
He's probably still a virgin.
Hey, that's personal.
Why do guys think it's alright to just stare at girls?
Why do you think girls are alright to stare at men?
You don't know a damn thing about me.
We know you're a peeping Tom. How long have you been standing over there?
Literally
Oh my
10
God,
seconds.
Is that what you are? Barf me out!
Ew. Can we just get out of here?
Ew, totally.
You're gross.
You're just some sad man out in the woods.
You forgot your clothes. Can I swim in? Nope, I can't swim in here.
Hey, that go okay?
It's done.
Well, that's ominous.
Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
Alright, so just gotta get back to the lookout.
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What, you're a man?
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Alright, well, I'm actually going to stop right here. Thank you guys for watching, and we're going to continue on from the next part. I'll see you next time.